Yo, what's going on, guys? Sick here, and in today's video I'm going to be going over, in at least my opinion, everything wrong with Roblox Rivals. To preface this video, before I'm going into it, I really like to play the game. It's done wonders for my channel. As you can see, I've gained like 300 subs in like under a month. But there's some things I just wish they would improve that kind of ruin my enjoyment of the game a little bit. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing, it's kind of based on something you see when you first get into game, is the tons of different items to buy. It's kind of like thrown into your face a little bit, such as the emotes, banners, and other items. Kind of wish they were just a little bit more subtle, but like the pricing for those anime emotes is kind of whack. Like, who's paying $4 for those? Yeah, that's kind of crazy. But going along with like the buying aspect of the game, the spin prices are kind of ridiculous, especially considering like the rates are just abysmal. Basically paying like $2 for one lucky spin that's going to get you an epic, not a thing, is kind of crazy. Like $2, and then for what is it, 10 and what is it, 15, like $15, and you're not going to get it later. But speaking of the price of the spins, the rates for the game is actually insane. 0.5 like for a mythic in regular spins, like I guess that's kind of the common standard, and you don't really expect to get one off a regular spin, so that's okay. For lucky spins being $5, honestly I think that might be fake, because I was 50 lucky spins to not get a single myth. Like, the rates should be, what is it, every 20 spins you should get one mythic, and I've done 50 and I've got none. The only mythic I've ever gotten is that's kind of ridiculous in my opinion, especially if you're paying like, let's just say 50 times 4, so you're paying $60 to not get anything, which is kind of ridiculous, bro. Like, paying $50 and not getting a single mythic is wild to me. They should definitely implement some type of, to combat the issue of mythics, I think they should make a mythic pity system with lucky spins, so that they still get their money, but the consumers are also happy. Because before, maybe I would consider buying lucky spins, but definitely not now, because I know I'm not going to get jacked. Outside of the monetization, the gameplay at some points can be kind of brain rot. Half the time I'm tackling through people and they magically still have the ball. I know that you can't really like do too much about hitboxes, but it's just kind of annoying, especially when this happens half the time. Another thing that usually happens is like every 3 matches my kick breaks, even if I have stamina. So like usually when you run out of stamina you can't kick, but even when regaining it I couldn't kick, and I have to re-enjoy the game, which is kind of like game breaking and super annoying. It happens with Rin a lot for me, so be careful, y'all. Talking about balancing, there's a very clear gap between mythic and even legendaries. Not gonna lie, Yukimiya may be one of the most broken characters I've seen, due to his ability to literally get across the map in like 5 seconds. Though, even though he can clear the field, you still have to score, so it takes some skill, but it's still, someone with the same skill set with Yukimiya compared to Isagi will definitely score more goals. It's like basically like Yukimiya presses 2 of his moves and he's across the world. Basically, he goes from US to China. And the new characters I think actually are pretty balanced, so I'm glad they're kind of taking a look at that and changing some stuff, because I mean, even though they're legendary and mythic, they're definitely not broken, but there's definitely some characters that are just brain rot. So with all that being said, I know the devs are trying their best, but I hope this changes to make the game last a lot longer. If they can just improve the system, especially with tackling and such, and the strong reliance on abilities. I know the abilities are cool, but I just wish there'd be some more skill aspect of the game, compared to mythic equals win, especially against AI goalies. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I know it might be a little clickbait, but these are just some of the things that I've kind of taken to in the game. If the owners are seeing this, your game's good. Your game's clearly doing well. So you definitely don't have to listen to me, but just some nice quality of life changes, especially with the spins. Like, if you can please just make Lucky Pity, that would be really good, because literally I actually have spent like 50 lucky spins to not get any mythic. It's wild. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace.